It is the end of a month, so you know what time it is. It's time for my monthly wrap up. The first book that I read this month was In Your Dreams by Mr. Adams. And guys, this book had me weak in the knees. I had the biggest crush on James Huxley, and guys, he literally built a fucking restaurant for her just so she could come back home because she was feeling freaking homesick. I loved him so much. This month, I finally finished Good Spirits by Miss B.K. Borston, and it was like the perfect holiday read. I loved every bit of it, and like towards the end, this might be a spoiler, maybe. I liked how in the end Harry and Nolan were like kind of destined lovers. They had some sort of connection all along, and I was like, guys, I perhaps need more books with that trope. Then I finally picked up Breathe With Me. I truly, truly like this one so much more than the rest of the books in the series, and I would say this is my favorite. It was much more emotional. There was just so much more to the story. And right after I picked up Passenger Princess by Morgan Elizabeth, this one had no reason to be making me act all feral. It's not like a like masterpiece or anything like that, but it was such a fun time, and the banter between the two characters was just like so much fun. Everyone's gonna be quite proud of me. I stepped out of the romance genre for just a split second, and I read Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I would say it was still a really good read. There were stories that I liked more than the other, and like this one had me going like smiling over like how the ending of a chapter went, to fucking sobbing in the next one, and then back to smiling, and then back to sobbing. The roller coaster was absolutely crazy for me. And then I picked up The Romance Rivalry by Miss Susan Lee. I adore them so much. I love it when the two main characters are also readers, and in this case they both read romance. And the little competition that they started where they're like trying to just get to know other people in college or like date other people based on tropes, and of course it leads to fake dating, and they end up fake dating. And then the last book that I read this month was The Wild Card by Stephanie Archer. This is the last and final book in the Vancouver Storm series. This one got me out of a reading slump, or a week-long one at least. I loved it so much. I love Mr. freaking Tate Ward, Mr. Words of Affirmation, and I was just like, yes, continue telling Jordan that she's doing good and that you're proud of her and that you're happy that she's a part of the team. I perhaps had a crush on him by the end.